I'm just trying to have a good time. Should we hit a twisted question?
We don't technically have one in the reads, but I think it's still fun to.
Yeah,
put Mitch on the spot.
absolutely. March 5th. Go ahead, Mitch.
I gotta find one.
Oh
You
my
can go ahead
God.
and
You
hit
got to
it, though.
stay ready, dude. Listen, Twisted Tea. Do us a favor. Keep it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a refreshing Twisted Tea today. Mitch.
All right, this is one that we were kind of talking about in the office. I don't know if you were here for it, but it's kind of like a I don't know how to describe it. Say that. So the question is,
You're doing great so far, by the way.
Say your kid gets kidnapped, and the only way to get them back is to kidnap somebody else's kid.
Yes.
But you never give the other person's kid back.
Done. I get my kid back, though?
You get your kid back.
Absolutely. That is the easiest. Taylor, do you want your child back? Yes. Would you do anything to have your child? I'll ruin another family's life to preserve mine.
Let me find another one.
Yeah, do another one. And some of you think I'm a bad guy for that. You guys don't have kids then, or you hate your kids. But my kids rip. Other than when it's a full moon. Would you change that, Jack?
No, and I don't even have kids, and I just know if I had a kid, I'm 100% doing anything in my power to get my kid back.
But you have a dog that you love, right?
Yeah,
Like
and I would do
that's
the
like
same with a dog. I would steal someone else's dog to get my dog.
Would you steal
back.
somebody else's kid?
Probably.
Good. That's a guy with good morals.
What about kind of along the same lines? What crime would you commit to, like, if you committed this crime, then it could never happen again? Like in all of humanity.
Yeah, that's a good one. But you have to commit the crime yourself.
Yes.
Okay. My first thought is murder.
Wait, so the question is, you commit the crime and
it'll never happen again once you commit the crime.
Like for anyone in existence, you're
Yeah.
like, you get to do like one small bad thing to clear like a bunch of.
Right.
No, I was saying, like, it's like if you, like Taylor said, if you have to murder somebody, and then murder would never happen again.
Forever.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah. Or like
everybody ever. So essentially, I fall on the grenade of whatever the thing is. And this is the answer. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know. Because what if I have to do this then? Think of the worst thing, the worst crime ever, the thing that affects people the most. I don't have that answer. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to look like a terrible person. But it's kind of like one of those, do you take one person out to save 100? You know what I'm saying?
The railroad dilemma?
The railroad dilemma, yes. If I don't want to say what the crime is, but we can all use our imagination on what the worst possible crime is, right? Mitch, you thinking about one?
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
No.
Say it out loud, Mitch.
I don't want to do that.
Jack, say something bad.
What? Any
The
crime?
worst crime you could possibly think of. Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
I would sex traffic. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. But just listen, hear me out, dude. Yes, it's a horrible thing. And that is the reason why. How many times? Super Bowl is a big one. That's like the biggest time of the year for sex trafficking. If I commit one sex traffic, just one, and I know it's terrible because I've ruined that person's life, I'm now viewed as one of the worst people that's ever lived in the entire world. It never happens again. Ever. So I'm a hero.
But it's like one of those things, is it known that it'll never happen again? Or is it just, it's not like a said thing, like Taylor committed this crime, therefore it'll never happen again. It's just one of those things that just never happens.
Right. I just know it never happens again. I never get the credit for obviously stopping sex trafficking.
So you wouldn't necessarily be a hero. You'd be a hero in like your own mind.
I would know. But isn't that what being a hero is all about? Huh? If you live for the cheers, you're going to die by the booze. For me, if I know I could stop sex trafficking and all I have to do is commit it, which sucks, right? We've already identified that it sucks really bad. We hate that. If I commit that, I'm going to go to jail and I'll be murdered very quickly, right? So my pain and suffering will be out. But there will never be sex trafficking again. All the kids, all the girls I'm going to save, I might be the best dude ever. Would you guys change anything?
No.
It was a good speech, right?
Yeah, it was a great speech.
Yeah. What would you do, Mitch?
I feel like you said Super Bowl, and what immediately popped in my head was the like mass shooting. That would, just thinking about it.
Yeah, you'd have to go mow down some cats, huh?
Yeah, that would be terrible. But like the fact that it's happening more than we actually know. So like, I think that's a bit ridiculous. So I think that would be something I would maybe do. I don't know.
But here's a good thing. On this bus right now, sex trafficking is gone forever and mass shootings. Forever. Jack. What's the final ring? The final stone?
I'm gonna OD for the boys.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No more drug problems.
But I think you have to be committing, well, you commit the crime.
That's a crime. I mean,
So you would just OD?
I guess so. I mean, if it's gonna save, I mean, it's the biggest epidemic right now in America is the opioid crisis. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of answers you can do. I just don't feel comfortable saying most of them.
Right? Right. But I'm glad you guys said mine.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys said mine. Do you want me to say one for you?
for me,
Yeah. Do you want me to say one for you?
Go ahead.
Starts with a C is the first word. Second word is an R.
You know what he's in?
Oh my God. What was that back there?
I've not been feeling.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I feel too uncomfortable saying it. Grape?
Oh, I think you said C.
Yeah, the first word's a C.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to do that?
No, I mean, I don't want to even.
We're not
I'm
having fun
putting this
anymore.
on record.
We're not
Yeah,
having fun
I'm
anymore.
not having fun talking.
That's not what
about
this podcast is about. We got to have a good time. So let's just rewind that back. We're not going to cut it, but we're just going to pretend like it never existed. Your boy over here doing what he's doing. You guys said it. If you didn't hear it, don't rewind it because I don't want to repeat it. Mitch is shooting everybody, and Jack is ODing. I feel like Jack, you got out the easiest.
But I'm also saving probably the most lives.
Yeah.
I know I am.
You know you are. You know you're saving the most lives.
I mean, taking illegal like drugs.
Well, yeah.
It's not
Unless you're in
prescribed
Oregon.
drugs.
Yeah. I feel like that's a cop-out, right?
It's illegal to take drugs that are not prescribed to you.
But you have to be arrested for it.
You can be arrested
And
for
then OD?
taking drugs.
Yeah, but you're not going to, they're going to be like, oh, dead guy OD'd. Put some cuffs on him. Get some fingerprints.
I'm saving the most lives. So, regardless, I'm the biggest hero or not.
Yeah.
No one. It's okay.
Now, on this bus, we don't condone drugs, right?
No.
No, we don't. But stick with me here. If Jack ODs and no one ever can OD again, we could all just start taking drugs, right?
So I'm a hero to a mini.
It's a mini.
Point.
One dude's going to start smoking some crystal meth and be like, thank you, McPherson. That's big, dude.
It's big. This
Man.
question is really
But
just.
doesn't that just take away drugs?
Might have to rethink your answer, Jack.
I think we're thinking too deep into this at this point.
Yeah, you're right. We did a good job of switching it up, going back to having a good time. That's what we wanted.